Well, a local brewery is doing its part for Autism Awareness Month by creating a very special beer for the masses.
Dina is finding out how you can get your hands on a brand new pale ale hitting the market. Hi.
Yes. Hi, good morning from knee deep in the beautiful Auburn area. And it is, I'm telling you, the drive coming up here this morning, it was so gorgeous, so green and beautiful. And this is one of the best areas for a brewery. And look at all of the activity that they have going on in here this morning. They're brewing right now. So we're excited to be a part of this next segment where they actually have combined people's love for beer with also a great cause. Autism Awareness Month, of course, for the month of April. And we have Doug Brown, who is the co-founder of Autism Rocks here locally. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing great. Okay, so I love this SpecDrum Pale Ale. We're going to learn more about the beer and what's in it. But let's talk about the connection with Autism Awareness Month and how your organization also plays into raising money for this amazing cause.
Absolutely. So Autism Rocks Foundation was started in 2021 by my wife and I, Kate. And it was reason because our son Logan was diagnosed with autism, and so it turned into a passion project. And so that passion project turned into a foundation. And our objective is to raise a fund so we can start a facility to provide more resources for families and their children or even adults that are on the spectrum. So how this came about is Andrew Moore is a friend of ours, and Jerry Moore is the owner here. And I called Andrew and I said, hey, let's do something fun for Autism Awareness Month. And so we created SpecDrum instead of Spectrum. And so we incorporated both our brands together, and then Dean got to work, and got the beer going and flowing. And so today we launched it on April 1st, and it's going to run the entire month. And it's a pale ale, but I'll let Dean talk a little bit more about what's in the beer and what the tasting notes and stuff.
I love it. Okay, and also Dean, I love the name because my name is Dina, so just add an A on the end of that one. Okay, so let's talk about the beer, and you poured one for us here. So talk about the flavors. This is the pale ale. What are people going to really get when they order this one?
So with this beer, I made one of my favorite styles of beer, which is a West Coast style pale ale.
Okay.
So it's very balanced between the malt and the hops. We use a little bit of crystal malt in it, and then our base 2-row, and then just a bunch of Cascade hops. Cascade hops can be a little bit fruity, but also floral and maybe some slight pininess to it. But it's a very approachable beer. It's good for everybody. It's just classic pale ale, one of the ones they used to see in the late 90s, early 2000s. But yeah, one of my favorites.
I love it. And I love the name. Isn't that a wonderful play on words? I think this is so great. Well, thank you so much for what you're doing. So I know that this is going to be available for sale here. How else can people sponsor and help the cause, though? Just come out and buy a couple of 4-packs?
Obviously, yeah. They can show up to knee deep. It's only available here. So it's on tap, and it's available in the case. The pricing is $11.99 for a 4-pack or $60 for a case. Or you can go to autismrocksfoundation.org and donate strictly to the website, and our cause right there. So whatever your heart feels like doing, we found multiple resources for you to do it.
I love this. And you know what a great gift for a family, especially if you know someone who is going to really appreciate this cause and you have maybe a personal connection. You can bring a 4-pack to maybe your next party. And hey, $11.99 for a 4-pack of local beer, that's a good deal. I'm a beer drinker, so to know part of that's going to a good cause, sign me up. We're going to have much more, though, with Autism Speaks coming up in the next half hour, too. They have really partnered with a lot of really wonderful nonprofits and organizations to try to get the word out for, again, Autism Awareness Month. Thank you, Dean. Knee deep. Come get your brew on tap or in a can. Back to you.
Bing, bang, boom. Yep. We'll remember his name. Right?